Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly. Is Dr. Kelly's perspective for December 27th. December 27th. Okay, so just because it's, you know, still in the holiday season and family's still here, I had been doing pop ons, but I've been up. I've been up, so I said, well, let's just go on and get back into the groove. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Vanessa. Thank you for joining me. I see YouTube is in the house. Okay, not going to be before you very long. Um, but so I entitled this "What's Next." First of all, I hope and pray everyone had a fabulous um, Christmas celebration, however you chose to celebrate. Hello, Mr. Threet. However you chose to celebrate, big, small, loud, quiet, solitude. I pray it was wonderful and filled with everything you could ask for and more. Ours was absolutely wonderful. Could not ask for more. But then, I've learned. I've always been very simple, like low maintenance. So just having family around, I am in seventh heaven. I don't need a thing. Just you know, give me some family, and I am good. And laughter and love, and that's all I need. But um, now it always feels like next year is like for real. After Christmas, those few days in between before we say Happy New Year. And so it's like, okay, well, what's next? What's next? And I know it intellectually, just like you do, but it is now the point where you say, okay, well, are you going to enact it? Are you going to move from head knowledge into walking it out? Can you take anything and leave head knowledge, work it out right here so that you can walk it out in real life? Those are I always break down everything into those stages. Can I make it leave academic assent, work it out here so that you can walk it out in real life? And so it's always a test. Can I do that? Can I make those transitions? Can I make those moves? And what I recognize, hello, Mel, what I recognize is that nothing earth shattering. When you have the little inklings of wanting to do more, of wanting to change, of wanting to do better by yourself, of knowing there's more and knowing you can do it. Hey, Miss Esther. Mwah. When those little inklings start to bud and bloom and flutter, if you remain in your environment, they will die because nothing new. You're used to your comfort zone, you're used to your norm, you're used to what has always been. And if you get this burst of whatever you can call it, energy, this burst, whatever you call it, but there's a strong desire to want to do right and want to be right and want to change and want to grow and more. Okay, whatever that is, if you do not take that and nurture it, it's like a seed. It's like a little seed. There's an entire oak. There's an entire bamboo tree. There's an entire grove of oranges in that one seed. You mess around and leave it on the countertop, that's not the right environment. So even though all the potential in the world exists within that little feeling, all the potential for growth and change and becoming exists, if we do not put ourselves in the right environment, if we do not surround ourselves with everything that is nurturing, everything that is good, everything that is that will provide sustenance, it will die. And you look up and say, oh well, there I go again. I thought I wanted to do it, and I was talking a good game and I just didn't do it. I guess I just I guess I'm just not meant to do it. I guess I'm just not meant to change. I guess it's not designed for me. Other people have more discipline. And then we start layering that on to pacify when all we really need to do is ensure that we're in the right environment. We have to surround ourselves with the people who will make us want to be better and do better. The environment, the situation, the circumstances that hunger us for more, that hunger us for more. If you've been in the same situation for far too long, the same circumstances, every time I feel this way about new months, I absolutely feel this way about new years. And the fact that we're entering into a new decade, we have to ensure that we're inviting the correct circumstances around us. My daughters and I do a vision board party every year around this time because they're both home, and so as we project to the new year, the new decade, if you take all of that and leave it in the same environment, it doesn't matter the amount of potential. It doesn't matter the amount of desire. It doesn't matter how bad you wanted it, how much you thought you could do it. You can do it. You have to position yourself in an environment that encourages growth. It's not about the potential that is in there. The environment wasn't the one you needed. So when I say what's next, what you gonna do? I probably just because this is how we grew up. I never bring in the new year with Christmas stuff still up. All that stuff, okay, it was beautiful. Mwah, it had its season. It's time to move on to next. And so, today, tomorrow, all Christmas stuff, trees, wreaths, glitter, gold, all of that will come down as I think into and have already started plotting out and planning out. That's what November was. I'm sorry, December. That's what December was. Reviewed to get ready. You got to pull back and review before we launch forward. And so we're getting ready to launch into 2020, just like you are. Lord willing, if God remains, He's going to be good anyway. I don't care what happens. He's still good. If He blesses us and allows us to see the dawning of a new decade, we probably need to be ready. Tina Carter. Mwah. Hey, Tina. So I'm just saying, when we say what's next, you can't just sit back and say, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. You wondering? How about we put some things? How about we situate ourselves in the correct, nurturing, loving, thriving environment? That's what's next. So that we're not looking back and saying, oh, I guess it just wasn't for me. No, you left the seed on the counter. The countertop is not the right environment to produce an oak tree. It's not going to happen. And so we're mighty oaks. Okay, that's it for me. Let me get on out of here. I've got a full day. Family is still around, and that doesn't get much better. Much love and tremendous respect to each of you. Thank you for jumping on and joining with me and sharing me out. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.